Hey there. We are experiencing unprecedented times. Every single person I know has been affected either emotionally, physically, or financially, or all of the above. And a lot of businesses, a lot of my clients have seen decrease in business. Some had to lay off people. Have you experienced that? Maybe you were laid off or furloughed. You're not alone. Everybody has been affected. And maybe, just maybe, this is a chance for you to pursue your boldest dream. Trying things out in the business self-employed world isn't always easy. It's usually full of anxiety and uncertainty. And because of that, so very few people actually do it. And we as accountants make things even worse. We explain complicated concepts, we use complicated language, we confuse you even more, and it's too bad. I mean, am I right? So I'm offering you a different approach. I'm launching a membership experience. It's called Something That's Yours, because we all explore things as self-employed because we enjoy doing something that's meaningful for us, and something that nobody can take away from us. Our passion, our love for a certain task or process or whatever it may be. So this membership program will not make an accountant out of you. No. But what it will do is it will provide you with guidance and support throughout your journey. And you don't have to have a business right now, or you don't have to have a side hustle or a gig or whatever you may call it. But you can be in one of 4 stages in the business development. 1, kind of have an idea of what you want to maybe do someday, or don't have a specific idea and just know that one day you want to be working for yourself, right? 2 is you already are starting out. You want to know, do you need a lawyer? What do I need to start a company? What's going on? What's the next step? Where do I Google? 3rd is you're in business, or you're a freelancer, or you're managing your side hustle successfully, but you're kind of early on and you see an increase in business, or you see a pretty stable revenue stream, and you would love to know how to grow it, but also you don't want to do anything wrong when it comes to taxes and accounting and all of that. Or 4, you're an experienced business owner, so you just want to make sure that you've done the basics, you've gotten the basics right. This membership program will be your guide, your support. It basically is a way for me to make my expertise accessible to a larger crowd. And the way I'm launching this program is with the founding member launch. What that means is that founding members will lock in a much lower price, monthly price, than people who will join later. And I'm only keeping the program enrollment open for another 4 or 5 days until May 13th. May 13th at 1 p.m. the enrollment is going to close. And then I won't open it for another 6 to 12 months, simply because it will take time for me to, it's a new program for me, so it will take time for me to make sure that every single member gets the attention and the expertise that they need. So I do want to mention that before, in this membership, before I talk to you about a P&L or a balance sheet, I will talk to you about the ABCs of starting a business, of running a business. Do you have the right entity set up? Are you maximizing your tax benefits legally? Other kind of below the surface things to watch out for. We will cover a lot of basics, and the structure is already built. However, not all of the content has obviously been built yet. So the founding members will actually participate in shaping up the order of content of what's most important for them in the beginning stages or in the kind of more advanced stages of their journey. So I invite you to join my membership. Something That's Yours Experience is a one-of-a-kind program. I will not teach you to sell or market your product. That's something that you will have to learn on your own, and there are amazing programs out there that teach that much better than I would. But I will focus on the most foundational element of any business venture, and that's back office. By back office, I mean all things accounting and tax, bookkeeping, and so on. So I will teach you the basics that you need to know so that you can actually, in the beginning when you're starting out, or if you're in the early stages of the business, you can actually save money by doing a lot of things yourself, but doing them right, getting them right. Now, if you're in a more advanced stage of a business, then you will have a chance to make sure that your business was set up correctly and make course corrections if you need to. So come join me. Something That's Yours enrollment ends on May 13th at 1 p.m. The starting price for founding members is $20 per month. And my plan is to, once the enrollment is closed, then it's not going to open for, like I said, for 6 to 12 months. But also, once it's going to open again, the joining members will pay an upfront fee for the content that I will record and make available to them once they join. So the core content. And then they'll pay a much higher monthly price. So this is your opportunity. If you were thinking about something, even if it's in the very, very early stages, come join me. Because once you go through this process, through this program, you will be able to start any business venture that you ever want. You will have the foundational knowledge of what things to watch out for, what things to know, what to pay attention to. And you will never have a situation where you don't know what you don't know when it comes to the back office stuff that makes people cringe. Let's be realistic. People hate doing taxes. People hate dealing with bookkeeping, hate doing their books and kind of addressing their financial side of their business. They don't go into business to handle that. They go into business because they love what they do, and just like you. So, but then this aspect, the financial aspect of any business, is super important. And the tax aspect, of course, is one of the most important ones as well. So we want to make sure that you're in good hands, that you will know how to set things up, know what questions to ask. Now, you will review some content, and let's say you realize that your entity is costing you, your entity choice is costing you a ton of money in tax every year. Well, you'll know, and you'll go back to your accountant and say, well, let's change it. Let's do something else with it. Let's do some planning. That's what it's meant for. Because the danger in the back office stuff, so accounting, tax, and so on, is that you don't know what you don't know. And we accountants always tell our clients, you have to review your tax return to make sure that everything's correct. But if you don't know what to look for, you'll never make sense of it. And even if you're familiar with some of it, some of my clients are more familiar with tax returns than others, you still will benefit from this program and from all of the content that will be released monthly, weekly sometimes, and all the coaching calls and so on that we'll have. So come join me, somethingthat'syours.com. Go and sign up. It's $20 per month for the life of the subscription, and you will get a chance to really nail your back office fundamentals. Come join.